That thing hot. I should give it some water. I know I gotta give my plants in the back some water. I'm gonna see if y'all gonna come in today, cause y'all didn't come in yesterday. Well, Tina said she was asleep. I figured y'all was busy. I don't know why I keep scratching something that's right there. My skin has been acting crazy, and usually my skin don't start acting crazy until like the winter, until it gets a little cooler. But it was acting crazy. It's been acting crazy. It's been so dry. My cousin's little boy was visiting yesterday, and he said, "You changed your hair color? Don't you poop over here. If you got to poop, go over there in that grass or in the dirt somewhere. You be getting on my nerves when you do that. If you got to poop, go over there in the dirt. Go in the grass and poop. Okay? Don't poop over here. No one wants to see your poop. Go poop in the grass." I should go in, um, while I'm waiting on y'all to come in, go and water my plant, because I know I ain't gonna want to do that when. Okay, while y'all coming in, I'm gonna go do that. You coming with me? Oh, I should repop that. I should repop that plant. I don't want to get my pants dirty though. What is that in there? Why is that dark like that? What was that? I'm here. I wonder, can I? How big is it? Oh, it's pretty big. It's a little bit smaller than what I thought it was. But I think we can make it work. Somebody commented on one of my old videos that I made about the crows. Y'all think everything is demonic? Y'all out here talking about the crows are demonic? Like, the crows symbolize death, and why do some of y'all resort to negativity? Everything in nature is negative for you. Why is that? Because it's weird to me that everything you think of is negative. Everything. Like, come on. Oh, I have to move that. Because it just caught my pants leg. Some of y'all default to negativity. And I want to know why. Let me see how big. Stand up. Is it the same size? Hold on, y'all. Hold on, Big Mama. Okay. I went and got these other two. And these are just like little Greek yogurt. Reuse your stuff. Okay? Don't just, if you can, reuse. Hold on. reuse your plastic containers instead of just throwing them in the trash, especially if you are a gardener. Now I'm going to take this one out because it just, I gotta see how deep these roots are though. Ouch. Go your butt over there. Oh yeah, that's fine. That's gonna be great. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect. And then it'll sit up above the thingamabobber. Perfect. And I just need to fill it in a little. I should have put on some shorts. So let's clean up around the edges. Look like some of these leaves got a little teensy weensy bit too wet. I'm gonna take those off. I'm gonna fill this in. Y'all know I want to get all of this done before the rain sets in. I want to have all my plants situated before winter. I'm gonna have all this done so when winter comes, you just maintain it. You're not repotting anybody during the winter. Nobody is going, you're not going to want to come outside and be doing all that kind of stuff when it's raining. Okay, so we got her in a better situation because the leaves around here were getting a little bit too wet. So I think this is a better pot for her. So I'm not going to water her because the soil still looked a little, the soil still looked a little wet. Do I need gloves to get you out? Are you going to bite me? Are you going to? Oh, no, you are. You are. You ain't going to bite me. I just watered this yesterday. I'm separating these. I want these to be in their own pot. Okay, it's gonna be good. I don't want it to sit too deep in the pot. I probably should have on some gloves. Cause, oh, did I squeeze you too tight? I'm sorry, girl. My fingernail went in there. I'm trying not to get poked because these spikes ain't no joke. Okay, scoot over a little bit because I want you in the middle of this pot. So I have one of these receiving full sun. I'm trying to see how it does in full sun. And I have two of them that's receiving like afternoon sun. One receiving morning sun. And then these two just received afternoon sun. So I want to see, like will there be a difference in their growth? And eventually it's not going to be, of course, as much sun for either one of them because, the summer is almost over. Soil on this side. And this is an agave. And for the people that drink tequila, this is a plant that some of the tequila comes from. Not sure if it's this particular species because they're are a lot of different agaves, but tequila does come from the agave plant. So if you a tequila drinker, so this soil is super wet because I just watered it yesterday. So I had and I haven't been in the garden in a while. Like, of course, I come and check on everybody and water and stuff like that. But as far as um, repotting, I haven't done that. I haven't repotted anybody in a while. And while I have the, oh, here's a little baby from some other plant. I don't know if it's big enough to survive on its own. I'm gonna try it. I'll put it back in the pot and see. I should have brought up some paper towels right here so I can wipe my face. It's hot out here. Let me see, do I need to, while I got the soil out, let me see if I need to repot anybody else. I guess Phoenix must be working because I ain't seen her. A place for her. Hey, what's good? Just repotting some plants today in the garden. If y'all heard anything, let me know. We can talk about. Oh, that looked like a spider mite. If you have something that you want to, a topic that you want to talk about, the floor is open. Because I don't have anything specific that I want to talk about today. I did see that people are mad at Janet Jackson. Now, Janet Jackson know that she don't know what's going on in politics. And when you don't know what's going on in politics, you need to just be quiet. Just don't say nothing. Because, honey, this generation, these young kids will get mad at you so damn quick and want to cancel you and talk crazy about you and stuff. So it's just best for celebrities not to even get involved. I think out of all three of those, this one was the biggest one. So I'm pretty sure it's not going to be in here for long. But I'm going to let it stay in here until it matures a little bit more. And then I'm going to take it out because it looks a little bit bigger than this one. They're the same plant. And it was three of them. It was three of these crammed into this pot. Now, it has grown It has grown a little bit since I've had it, but it was 3 plants crammed into this pot. So I had to um, move them out. So let me see, does anybody else? But you. And I don't have a pot to put you in. I want to take your babies off. What is that? Looked like a baby was growing there and it didn't do well. How big is this pot? The pot is actually big enough. I just need to probably add a little bit of soil to it because the pot is big enough. Let's see what's going on in here. Ah, what was that? I hope it was just an ant and not a spider. I don't know. I don't know what that white stuff is. I want to retop this. How big is this pot? I really want to take it out of this pot. Oh, those are ants. Those are ants. I really want to take it out of that pot. I think I'm going to take it out of that pot because that soil looks funny. I want to throw that soil away. I need a plastic bag. Hold on, y'all. I'll repot this. What y'all saying? Hey, Miss Brown, it's Naya. Hey, Naya. I had to put black pepper and red pepper flakes on my plants to keep my cat from chewing on them. It worked, but I hope it doesn't affect him in a bad way. They say if you put plastic forks around the pot, that cats are supposed to be afraid of plastic forks. I tried that. My cat, with her crazy ass, would still um, get up in there. Let me knock this dirt off. I don't like the way this dirt looks. My cat will still get up in there. God, she's not coming out. Okay. I didn't like the way that soil looked at the bottom. I have to break this up. I don't want to disturb her babies. Oh, this pot is full of ants. Is it an ant on me? It was full of ants. I mean, ants don't, they don't, it's not like they eat the roots. They don't destroy your plants. They're just a nuisance. They just irritate me. Like, damn, go find you something to do. Thank you. You know how I care about my plants, girl. I'm like, ants, go find you somewhere. I know this is a little small for this, but we gonna make it work until I can get another pot soon. I wanted to go for a walk today, but my husband was like, it's gonna be 90 degrees today, babe. You may not want to. Maybe I'll take a walk this evening when the sun starts to go down. So many people have moved into our neighborhood with dogs. And I'm scared of dogs. I'm okay with Gizmo, but I'm scared of other people's dogs. And when I see somebody walking down the street coming towards me with a dog, and it's a bigger dog, and I'll be like, shit, I'll walk out in the street. Because we was going to get some barbecue last night, and we was walking towards our car because we were parked on the street because my sister-in-law was charging her car in the driveway, and we had parked our car out on the street. And these people were walking down the street with this big ass dog and like a teenage boy. It was like a teenage boy and his mama. They walking down the street with this big ass dog. And I didn't know if that boy could control that dog. I walked out in the street. And they looked at me like, kind of like, girl, it is not that serious. It's that serious for me. Because I don't know you or your dog. I don't know you or your dog. So it's definitely that serious for me. Because dogs be smelling other dogs. Like, your dog can smell Gizmo and not like the way he smells. And then, want to funk with me or something. Okay. I think this is better. I think this is much better. And then we're going to put that back in here. So it does have 1, 2, 3, 4 babies, but they still small. And I don't want to take them off yet until they get a little bit bigger, until the stalk gets a little bit bigger. Well, she's been losing a lot of leaves at the bottom, and I think she losing leaves like that because, you know, she's feeding those babies. So I do want them to get bigger so that I can take them off so that she can grow, because she was full. She was real full until she started having babies. And when she started having babies, she started to lose some of her fullness. But I know that energy is going into feeding her pups. So I think she's gonna be smaller. Hey, Tasha. Oh, you have a Rose of Jericho? I wanted what is it? A crown of thorns. That's, and you know, I said I'm not gonna buy any more repeats of plants that I already have. When I go out now and be plants, I want it to be all new plants, you know, plants that I don't already own. I don't want any repeats. And I do have a few plants that, did I pick that thing up by mistake? No. I do have a few plants that are on my list. And I said I was going to, okay, little baby, come here. Let me put you in the pot. You can go right there. Hopefully you'll root. Do I want to take one of these out? Because I'm going to take one of these, or two of these, out of this pot and put them in a pot by itself. And it'll give the smaller plants more space to grow. But I'm trying to see, where am I going to cut them off at? I'm at the bottom. Yeah, she got leaves falling off. And it ain't going to do nothing but grow another plant right there. I wish I could get it real close to the bottom. I can't get down in there. Okay. So I cut this one off. You was just running? I got your ass. And this one. And I'm gonna put them in here. Yeah, a lot of these need to come off. I'm gonna see if some of these will grow and put these in my, that one won't. Okay, so we got this one, and these two should grow up. I'm not gonna give it no water today. And where I cut it off at, it should sprout some more plants. I think I watered this yesterday. Let me see. It don't feel like it. Didn't I just water you, girl? Mm-mm. It don't feel like it. No, I guess it does. I guess it does, but I'm gonna give it a little bit more water. Everybody is good. Y'all gonna have to be good because I done run out of pots. That's all the pots I got. I'm gonna have to catch some pots on sale at Walmart. It should be a few because you know this. We going into the winter. They may not even have no pots out. I need to check Walmart before we really go into the winter. That's one thing about gardening. You gonna get dirty. All this dirt up under my fingernails. So I heard they was trying to move Diddy to New Jersey to a cleaner facility because the facility that he is in supposedly has rats or mice. They said mice. They didn't say rats. But don't everywhere in New York, ain't New York full of mice and rats? Ain't that everywhere in New York? So they want to move him to New Jersey because they said that the facility that he is at now is inhumane. But if it's inhumane for him, yeah, I heard that too. Let's say unalive. Don't use that word because that's what we got in trouble for. That's what I got in trouble for on Friday. So let's not try to use the S word. Let's use unalive or some other code word for that because that word is a trigger for YouTube, and the live got banned. The live got deleted for um, me using that word. So let's try not to use that. Let's say unalived or something like that. Um, yeah, I heard that too. So, and I think that's part of the reason why they're saying that they want to move him to another facility so that they can watch him more closely. Um, I don't think he's gonna do that. I really don't. Oh, that's fine, sweetie. I mean, I didn't know either until I got a whole email from YouTube saying Basically, if they don't know the difference between you having a conversation around that and you actually wanting to do that, because I guess the way they have the system set up, certain words are just flagged. And the only time that a human will watch your video is if you request a human to watch your video. Other than that, there are certain words that are flagged in the system because this is all computer, you know, generated or computer monitored. And that's one of the words that will definitely get flagged. And I didn't know that either until Friday, I think it was either Thursday or Friday when we were talking about it, and they just click the live off, cut the live off. I thought it was my Wi-Fi. I didn't know what it was. I thought my Wi-Fi, because our Wi-Fi has been acting kind of weird, spotty, and I thought the Wi-Fi had clicked me off live. And no, I got 2 emails from YouTube um, saying what had happened and why it happened, and if I felt like it happened in error, um, I could appeal. I could appeal it, but I didn't think it was that serious. I didn't appeal it. I didn't feel like going through all of that. So I let it go. But I know now that you can't. Um, I'm trying to see which one of these I'm going to say. You can't use that word. That's just a trigger for them. And they be tripping. So, when the platform ain't yours, when you using someone else's platform, you have to technically abide by their rules, or yeah, but that's not in their policy though. They don't have words. What they should do is, for the content creators, they should let you know what words are a trigger. Like YouTube should send out a memo and say, this is what you can say, this is what you can't say, so people won't say shit. But they don't do that. They wait until you say it, and then they tell you, oh, you ain't supposed to say that. Well, shit, you should have told me from the gate that I couldn't say that. Then I wouldn't have said it. That's that's how they operate. Let me put this over here. Can I put you in here with these people? Is it? Oh, spiders! Maybe I'll put you over here. Hey, butterfly. Can you go in here? And the rest of these, I will throw them away. Get away, fly. Is that a fly? That ain't no fly. What is that? What are you? Dead. I don't know what that was. I killed it. Whatever it was, it must have came out of this bag. Ain't no telling what's in this bag, child. Corn dirt. Okay. So yeah, they should let you know what you can and cannot say, and then you won't say it. But nah, why would they tell you that when they can wait until you say it and then punish you for saying it? Oh, you shouldn't have said that. Oh, well, you should have told me. You should have told me that I shouldn't have said it, and I wouldn't have said it. But you didn't tell me not to say that. until after I said it. And then, where's my little broom? Oh, Lord. Oh, I would have been so mad if I had knocked that over. And I was kind of, I was kind of pissed off because if you had told me from the gate that I wasn't supposed to say that, I wouldn't have said it. I would have used another word instead of that word. Like we would have talked about it, but I would have used a code word. But nah, they ain't tell me shit. And then I wonder if they're gonna have a really big funeral for Tito. I mean, of course it ain't gonna be Michael Jackson funeral. It's not gonna be that big. But I wonder, are they going to, you know, do something really big for him? See, I mean, he is a Jackson. He is one of the original Jackson 5. So I wonder what they're going to do for him. I feel for his mama because, don't no mama want to live longer than her children. And this is the second child she done buried. She done buried Michael. Now she got to bury Tito. How is the media and press able to say it, but YouTubers can't? I think they have special licensing. They have special licensing with the FCC. Their licensing is different from ours. They are actual news media, and we're not. I think that's what. Oh yeah, you can't use people's music. That music is licensed by, whatever company it is, Sony, MG, whatever. You can't use their music. Yes, they will get you for that. And if you make any money, whoever the licensing company, whoever owns that music, that whatever money your video made, that money goes to them. You don't own these people music. You can't use their music. The only music you can use on your videos is generic music made by YouTube, or if you make your own music and it's your music. You can't use other people's music. That's why I don't have music on my videos, because I don't feel like using like a third party service that you have to pay for their music. I'm pretty sure they have some generic music on like iMovie or some of these other editing software stuff, but I don't want to deal with that shit. That's why I don't have no music on my videos, because I don't want to deal with the the issues that come with that. I don't think it's gonna be big as Michael's. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure. I mean, they have a big family. They have a large family, and I think Tito was still talking to everybody. I think the brothers were in a good space, because weren't they touring? Weren't they doing, little tour? I need to cut my fingernails because all of these nails are broke. That's the only thing about me growing my natural nails, is they break way down here, which I probably could add like a little bit of glue to that and try to save it, but I ain't gonna go through all that. I'm gonna cut these suckers off when I go in the house. Um, I think that all of the brothers were in a good space. I think they were all talking to each other and they were all in a good space. So I'm pretty sure he will have a nice, they'll do something really nice for him. I really think that they will. You know, I'm pretty sure it ain't gonna be big as Michael's. Because, you know, Michael was an icon. I don't think it's gonna be on his status. But I'm pretty sure. Let me wash my hands. My hands feel horrible. Hold on, y'all. Now I need a paper towel. I don't feel like going in the house just to get a paper towel. I'm gonna go to the door and scream for my husband to bring me a paper towel. He's gonna be like, no. Oh, he working out. He ain't gonna bring me no paper towel. I got my feet wet and everything. That's why I be putting on my Crocs when I come out here. Because, well, I gotta water one more plant. I'm seriously thinking about taking that plant um, in the backyard because I think it's getting too much sun. But it's an agave. It's supposed to be able to take the sun. It's like a desert plant. Like, why is it having problems with the sun? My face feels so dirty. Okay, I gotta go in the house and get me a paper towel. Hold on. I go in the house. Guess where my husband at? In the shower. God, I wanted to go in the bath. Oh, I could have went in there because he was in the shower. I could have went in there. I wanted to take a towel and wipe my face. The only thing about working out in the garden is that dust, that dirt be getting everywhere. When I go in the house, when I go in the house, I jump in the shower and get the rest of this dirt off of me. You know what I want? And this is so random. I want a turtle. But I want like is it a tortoise? You know, the ones that can walk around like in your backyard and stuff. And I think you just need like a hutch for it. Don't they just go in? Because we don't, we don't have like wild animals. My husband said he ain't seen a skunk back here in a long time. So maybe that skunk that moved on. I don't know. And I don't think they come out in the winter. Once it starts to get cold, I don't think they come out as much when it's cold as they do when they don't hibernate, right? What do skunks do in the wintertime? They like hide? I know I'm not gonna be able to deal with a turtle, a tortoise, cause my scary ass. It is so many butterflies today. Every time I turn around, I see a butterfly. I love it. I love it. I've seen so many butterflies since I've been out here this morning. It is nice out. This is one of those like California days that you need some iced tea. I should have made some sun tea. I should make some sun tea. But I don't know where my mason jar is. And I be done put that tea out here and forgot all about that shit. Went went in the house and started crocheting and be done forgot all about the tea. But this would be a nice day to make some sun tea. But I don't have no lemons. Oh, that would be good. Make some tea. I think it's supposed to be warm every day this week, though. But this is what we call in California Indian summer. These are the and this time of year we have the most beautiful sunsets because the sky turns like a darker, like you get the pinks and the oranges. Gosh, it even feel like I got dirt up in my nose. I got anything on my nose. We had the pinks and the oranges, the darker sunsets. I'm gonna start taking some. Did y'all hear about this thing? I gotta get close to y'all to tell y'all this. Did y'all hear about this? We supposed to be having a double moon. I think the end of the month, from the end of this month until the end of November, we're supposed to have what they're calling a double moon, but it's actually a meteorite or something, a comet or a meteor that is in the orbit close enough for us to see it, and it's going to appear in the sky as a small moon. So it's gonna look like we have a double two moons for a month. And this has never happened before. A comet or a meteorite or something that is then supposed to, I guess, break up. The closer it gets to the earth, the closer it gets to that ring of fire that's supposed to be around the earth, I guess it'll break up. But what if it don't? You know, everybody was talking about that they were so busy talking about, now this is a distraction. They were so busy talking about that damn prophet who said that California was going to fall into the ocean. But they ain't been saying shit about this double moon. This has never happened before. Now this is something that can cause a disturbance all over the world. Because it's never been two moons in the sky, and it's going to appear as two separate moons. The original moon, our normal moon, is going to be the biggest, and this next to it is going to appear smaller, but it's going to look like a moon. And they're trying to warn people now so that when it does appear, people won't be scared. That's weird to me. That's weird. Because a meteorite or comet or nothing has ever gotten that close to the moon and looked like we had two moons in the sky. Because I thought meteorites and comets go across the sky. They never just sit in one place for an entire month. When did that start happening? So I think it's coming on the 29th. I think they said. Google it. Google it. It's on Google. And I've been hearing just little blurbs about it. But nothing, nothing big. Not enough. And this ought to be enough to scare people. When you look in the sky, babe, bring me some water. When you look in the sky and see that we have two moons, you're going to be like, what in the hell is that? Because the moon is visible depending on where you live. The moon is visible during the day. You just have to know where it is. Because you can see the moon. You just have to know which direction it is. And then you're going to look up in the sky and it's going to be two. Hey, have you heard about the double moon that's coming?
Double moon, no.
Yeah, so meteorite. Ooh, get it. So it don't fall. Because it's not closed.
Yeah, I'll pop it up again.
Oh, you know what? Can you just take it back on the side of the house? I'll tell you when you come back. Let me move this over here because I don't want him to stick himself. I'm trying to figure out if I want to put them in the back. I think I am. I think I'm going to put them in the back. Yeah, that's just dirty. There is a meteorite or something coming. It's supposed to be here on, I think, the 29th. And it's going to appear in the sky as a double moon. So we'll have the regular moon our moon. Mm-hmm. And then this thing is going to be right next to it. We'll be able to see it with the naked eye.
On our side of the earth?
Yes. On our side.
It's going to come at night?
No, it's going to Just like you can see the moon, it'll be there all the time. You know, you can see the moon during the day if you look, if you know where to look. Yeah, it's supposed to be there all the time for a whole month until the end of November. Now, November, I guess, is supposed to, by November, it's supposed to break up or move out of the atmosphere. Move out of the atmosphere to the point where we can't see it.
So that means it'll be in our orbit.
It's in our orbit. It's already in our orbit. It's already here. They can see it with a telescope. We just can't see it yet. But by next week, we'll be able to see it with the naked eye. And it's going to appear as a double moon.
You sure that ain't Jesus or something like that?
That's what I said. Is the Lord coming back for us?
Oh, shit. I better clean up my stuff already. I gotta.
2 moons and a sun?
I gotta clean up my act.
You better get right. Or you gonna get left.
I'm sitting next to you. I'm getting my tickets now.
Do I have to clean that up?
Just
No, I got my little.
Sweet.
I got my little broom. I get it before I get up. You better get right with the Lord.
Sure.
Cause if he coming,
I'm asking for you too. Where is she?
you better
Where is she?
get that gray hair out your nose before you leave here.
I'm gonna take the little clipper thing and clip it back.
Get that out.
You sure it's gray, not a booger?
It ain't a booger. Cause I saw it the other day. I'm like, he ain't gonna get that gray hair out his nose. God, oh. Hey, Boogity. Hey, little boy. You having fun? Don't sit in that dirt. Don't sit right there, okay?
He's like, Mom, I stand in dirt all the time.
Yeah, but don't sit in it. Don't put it on your booty. He's like, well, get it up, Mama. You always come out here and make a mess, and then don't want me to step in the mess. Get it up. Honey, this little broom came in handy. That's my dirt bag.
I see.
My little trash bag.
Oh, dirt bag.
That's my little trash.
Dirt bag.
That's my little trash bag. Put all my little trash in there. And then when it gets full, I'll take it around back. It is warm out here.
Yeah, it said 90 something. 90 something.
It feel like it.
I gotta get those Q-tips because every time I get out of the shower, I feel on water and stuff. You know what I'm tempted to get?
What?
That ear drill.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Those things are medically unsafe. I don't even know why they sell that kind of stuff. Because that stuff pushes the earwax into your...
But it says it's supposed to be pulling it.
Don't do that. Because you don't even have excess... That's for people with excess earwax. And if you have excess earwax, you're supposed to break it up and let it drain out.
Oh, with a solution or something?
Yeah, with that solution that you can buy.
Oh, okay. All right, scratch that off my Christmas
Yeah,
list.
take that off your list. Those things. When I see people putting stuff in their ears and, no. If your earwax is that bad, go to the doctor and let him get it out. Because he has tools for that, and he know how to break it up and drain it out. Because they got a little kit that you can buy at Walgreens. You put the solution in, and then you scooch the water in your ear and go like that, and then come out.
Oh, okay. No, not that I haven't.
Yeah, because you don't.
Always.
You don't be
Because
having it like
I
that.
use Q-tips, but I go around the edge.
Yeah, just don't stick it in there.
Yeah, I never stick it in there.
Yeah. Because I just use Q-tips to put my psoriasis medicine in my ear for my ear be itching and flaking and stuff,
Mm.
I use a Q-tip to put my medicine in my ear. This gonna be interesting now, cause I definitely want to take pictures of the. I know it's just gonna come out as a little ball, in the sky, but I still want to um, take
I
pictures
gotta
of
look up some
this.
photography sites or something. How to photograph the moon.
Yeah,
I don't.
cause it be other people taking pictures of the moon with their iPhone, and it be coming out looking decent.
You
I
got.
don't
I
know how
guess
they're doing
you
it,
gotta know how to use the shutter and all that stuff. I think the f-stop and shutter.
and they probably be using a damn filter. They probably be using some type of moon filter. I don't know. You gonna run yourself ragged. All the birds just flying around. I was sitting out here yesterday, and a hummingbird came by. I hadn't seen hummingbird in a minute. He came by, dipped in, because when they take off fast. But there's nothing back here for the hummingbirds to eat, so we don't have we don't have hummingbird um, nectar, so they don't come over here. They only come where it's food for them. It's nectar, the flowers that they like. I don't think they like roses. I don't think it's anything in the roses that they can drink. So they don't come over here. And I'm sad because I love them. I think they're so pretty. Yeah, I want to see it too. I don't think it's going to be a super moon. We just had a super moon, so I know it's not going to be another super moon right now. You know who does moon content
Come on, buddy. Where you going?
and
Come on.
moon
We
meditation
gonna go, y'all.
and is like really into the moon is Chaka Khan. If you follow Chaka Khan on I think she has a YouTube page and I think a TikTok. She's probably on all social media, but if you follow Chaka Khan, because Chaka Khan is a child of Oshun, and children of Oshun do love moon magic and moon meditation and all that kind of stuff. So Shaka Khan does guided moon meditations, and she's always talking about astrology and which phase the moon is as it relates to astrology and stuff. I was like, okay, Shaka. And she is starting to look good because for a minute I was like, okay, Shaka looked like she drank it. She just was not looking that healthy to me, but she looks really good. She looks good, she looks healthy. You know, when you get your mind and body together, the spirit will follow. Like she looks spiritually sound. She sounds good. She sounds healthy. Don't sound like, because she looked like she had been drinking or something, but she looks good. I like my plants in these little yogurt containers. This is cute to me. Don't throw your plastic containers away. They make really good planters and they give your garden a little pop of color. These yogurt containers are perfect for that because, okay, just killed another ant. They, I mean, they're about the same size as these nursery pots, and they're a little bit thicker. So um, don't throw your yogurt containers away. Even the smaller ones are good for small plants that you are just getting started with. The little smaller containers are perfect. Just pop some holes under the bottom so that your soil can drain. But they make excellent little planters. And I know some people on here that have issues with plastic, but your nursery pots are plastic. You know what I mean? Unless you're going to move to terracotta or, you know, glazed pots or whatever. Now, if you got money like that and you want all your plants to be in glazed pots, I'm happy for you. But yeah, I don't have glazed pots money. I do have some of my plants in glazed pots, but most of my glazed pots were gifts. This was a Mother's Day gift from my son, and of course, I will most definitely be keeping that pot. But the majority of my other pots um are plastic, and I don't have a problem with plastic. Yeah, I could, but I ain't gonna tell y'all this. But my mother-in-law don't like birds. She be like the birds be dookie on the patio, and she don't want the birds to dookie on the patio furniture. So she don't like bird feeders. How could you not like birds? I used to when we had our townhouse, I used to have bird feeders. I had bird baths. When it was hot, the birds knew that they could come to my house and take a bath. I had a little bird bath out for them. I had Okay, now the only thing with the hummingbird feeders is it did get sticky and it did attract ants. But where we lived, where we used to live, there was morning glories, the plant morning glories, and the hummingbirds loved the morning glories. So the hummingbirds stayed in our area. But then uh I had a bird feeder out, but the hummingbirds don't eat. Well, they they don't eat seeds and stuff like the other birds do. The other birds would come and get the seeds. The hummingbirds are nectar feeders. You had a crush on Shaka Khan? What is that? Another ant. Sorry, buddy. Do you see purple flowers in your town? Uh, yeah, there are all kind of flowers. Just all kind of flowers in the Bay Area. I mean, everything grows here. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, um, use what you have. I am a believer in, and a lot of that is recycled. And I like the fact that like these little planters add a little pop of color also to your garden. I love anything that adds a little color. and takes away from just those green nursery pots that that you normally have. So these add like a little pop of color because this one has the gold and this one has um, blue. Because they made a mistake. I had DoorDash this yogurt, and it was supposed to be the honey, and they made a mistake and brought me the the non-fat, and the non-fat is nasty. Non-fat yogurt is gross. But this honey, what is it? Greek yogurt honey flavor. This one, it is so good. Oh my God. I could sit there and eat that bucket of yogurt by myself. That yogurt is so good. As a matter of fact, I might order me some today and put a, a note in the DoorDash thing. Make sure it's honey, not non fat. If they don't have the honey, don't bring me nothing. Because the guy just went in and got the Greek yogurt and picked up the wrong one. They had to end up giving me my money back. Do y'all community gardens? Yeah, they have community gardens at different places. I've never been to any of the community gardens. They have community gardens that just grow flowers, community gardens that grow succulents and cactus, community gardens that just grow edible food, you know. So they have a lot of places that community garden. Some communities, you know, some of the housing areas have their own community garden. So just the people that live there um, garden. Where was I? Oh, I was in San Jose, and they had we were passing by this area, and they had a really big community garden. So a lot of people out here do um, community garden. For a while, California was on a, we were going through a drought. So they were telling people not to plant flowers in their landscape that needed to be watered. They were telling people, to plant cactus and succulents and stuff because, they don't need as much water. Well, we're not in a drought anymore, and you can basically plant um, whatever you want. So now people have more flowers, colorful flowers and stuff in their yards than they did a few years ago when we were going through the drought. And we were in a drought for a minute because it wasn't raining, and we just, when it ain't raining, you don't have the water reserve that you're supposed to have. And so, we were in a position where we were conserving. You had to conserve water. And if you were out watering your lawn and, doing stuff like that, then people could report you and you could get in trouble. Yeah, I wish it was one close to me. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can Google it and see do they have one in my area. But I just like taking care of my own plants. Yeah, try the honey. The honey is so good. It's like a hint of honey, but it's a really, really good flavor. I really like it. And I'm not a Greek yogurt girly, but I love that flavor. Greek yogurt to me is a lot thicker than regular yogurt, and I had to kind of get used to that thickness because I'm a texture person. I mean, I like yogurt, but to me, Greek yogurt is thicker, so I had to kind of get used to that thickness. But I like it. As a matter of fact, I should. I'm eating kind of light today because yesterday we had some barbecue. We had pulled pork. We went to this barbecue restaurant. We had pulled pork, baked beans, macaroni and cheese, links, and ribs. And I don't know if it was too greasy or if it was just, it just kind of messed with my acid reflux. It was good. It was good, but it just didn't do right by my acid my acid reflux was like, girl, what are you doing? So um I want to eat light today. I'm surprised my husband didn't go to the store and get a salad. What time is it? 1:18. Let me see if he gonna go to the store. Hold on, I'll be right back. Don't y'all go nowhere. Woo, it's getting hot out here, y'all. I'm finna go in the house. It's got to be 90 degrees out here. It's got to be in the 90s. It is hot. When I get out from under this canopy and walk to the back door, that heat, that sun blares down on you. It is hot. Like today this would be a nice beach day. I wish my husband didn't have to go to work because this is definitely a nice beach day. Or a day to sit by the pool. This would be a nice day to sit by the pool if you had a pool. Well, I had no pool though. It's 62. It's got to be in the 90s. It's got to be. Or either the very high 80s. Because it's hot. And it's huge. When it's no breeze, it's no breeze. It's still. When it's no breeze, it's hot. When there ain't no air stirring, it's hot. These ants is getting on my nerves. I know they came out of them pots when I moved that dirt around. So we'll be back tomorrow. Thank you. I wish it would just stay this color though. Because it's a rinse, it don't last long. But I don't care. I'm just gonna keep I'm just gonna keep putting the rinse in because I like it. I like it purple. So I'm gonna try the next time I do it though. I'm gonna try this other color. It's called lavender. I think it's a little bit lighter than this, but I'm gonna see. It's like three different purples in this uh brand that I use, and so I want to try them all. I want to try all the purples, and I think it's three or four different pinks. I want to try the pinks too. So that's what this what we gon' this how we gonna be until I get tired of it and be like, forget it. I'm just gonna let my gray come back. But I think I'm gonna keep my hair short and I'm gonna keep it colored because I do like it. I like the I like the colors. I like it on me. Thank you. Yeah, I think it it adds a little razzle dazzle. It adds a little razzle dazzle to me. I need that because I think the gray just kind of because it's so much, it just like washes me out. I don't know. I like gray on some women, but I don't hate it, but I like my hair to have a little bit of color, I think. I think it just makes me look better. It makes the color just, it just makes me feel better. When I get up in the morning and be like, I'm purple. I like it. And, my grandkids, they like it. They like, oh, okay, granny. Okay, purple. They like it. And as long as they like it, you know, and they're happy. My grandson won his game. They won their game Saturday. I was so happy for the team. They did so good. This game was a hour away. I think that's the farthest that they'll be away. But this was their first game that was kind of far, an hour away. That was a nice little drive, and the whole drive was traffic from from where we live to San Jose. It was just traffic the whole way there. So, but it was worth it. It it was a good game. The area was nice. The temperature was perfect. We were in the shade the whole time. I was so happy about that. So we had a really good time. He is a wide receiver, I think. I know he a receiver, but he played offense and defense. I don't know. I know he a receiver, and he scored a touchdown. No, no, it's no tailgate for the little kids. You just because they start on time. We got there. They have a little snack bar, so we always just get something when we get there. Um, it was good. They had because my grandson is on varsity, so they play last. So they have the pee wee, the little kids, and then the JV, and then the varsity. So they have 3 games during the day. So they be pretty busy. So he played at 5:30. So it wasn't too hot because it is hot in San Jose. It gets hot out there because you're farther away from the water. We're closer to the water, so we usually get like a little breeze. But the farther you get away from the water, the hotter it gets in California. So let me go because this sun is starting to move and it's coming in this way. So I can come back out here about 5 or 6 o'clock and it'll be perfect to sit. So I might come back and chill with y'all after the sun moves over. So I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for being here. I love you. Bye.